everybody. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! National HD, and someone on Dueling Network has asked me to do a Sateller build, which I already have one, so all I have to do is really go to it. It's not going to be the first deck that pops up. And I got two different Sateller builds, so bear with me. Okay, this is pure Sateller build. And it's actually a Chaos Sateller because it has some Chaos. Why bus? You probably... Alright, let's get down to it. First I got Blackluster Soldier, the envoy at the beginning. The reason for him is... Let's say you got... This is why I use my upstart goblins, because I'm going to normal summon them, put him in defense. And if I have Kagetokage in my hand, special summon him, pop upstart, special summon... Vega, which her effect goes off, I'll bring... Let's say I bring Vega to my hand. Say I have one reinforcement army, use that. Bring Sateller, altair. Then wait for that next turn to go on, but then... I found Photon Thrasher was okay if you start out with him and but you're going second. But otherwise he's not really useful. I just found that he could be a really good help in this deck for getting out the exceeds down here. Especially if you draw into him first hand or use a reinforcement of the army to grab him. But again, how altair is like, what's really special about this deck is, let's just say you have Vega. Okay, let's say you have Vega in your grave. Special summon altair, grab Vega. Vega's effect, let's just say she's in your hand. So summon her, you bring one to your hand and keep spamming that over and over. Okay. Summon one, like I said, is for upstart goblin to get out your XYZ materials faster for this. We got Kagetokage because he's a really good card, and he's another dark type, so that goes into the Blackluster Soldier type of thing. I got two reinforcements. Why not three? Well, I tried three. I'm still debating it of taking one out, but so far this build's been running okay, and I don't need three. I use one raigeki. Two upstarts, which I said before, is for the Summoner Monk effect. Reinforcement, the Warrior Returning Life, which, you know, since this is a Warrior build, is obvious. Now, Soul Charge is really good in most decks that revolve around getting stuff to the grave, kind of like this deck. Because usually the first thing I do is special summon a Utopia and go straight into a Utopia Ray V to perfectly try and get them killed. And just build up a ton of exceeds, and then when that happens, I'll use rank up and then go into Utopia Ray Victory, which is why this is part Chaos build. And we have the usual two Mystical Space Typhoons, one Bottomless, 3-dimensional prisms, one compulsory evacuation device, 2 wiretap. Now, people ask me why this card. Well, it's better. It's more likely to me. It's a lot better than just a Dark Bribe, because Dark Bribe does allow your opponent to draw, and this card, however, does not. And I do not know how long they may keep this up to 3. They may limit it. Who knows? Because it is kind of overpowered. Now, this card has not been taken out. Guys, instead of Solo Morning, I would suggest a Black Horn of Heaven. It does basically the same thing. When a monster is special summoned, negate the special summon if you destroy it. So I really would suggest a Black Horn of Heaven. Now, the 3 rank up magics, as I told you before, are from this guy. I run 3 because if I don't run 3 and then... Oh yeah, I also run 3 because of Exodius. Now, Exodius, I don't use him for the normal monsters thing. I would use him for his effect when he gets special summoned to return all my monsters back into my deck and revolve. And that's just my regular deck build for Sateller. It's basically a speed ramp into a Chaos, Utopia Array V, Victory, whatever you want to call them, and Exodius has a really good support card for most decks now. And then we got the TrapTrix Sateller deck. This deck has worked for me really well. I did not put Chaos in this deck because I did not see no reason to. You know, the same as before, the simple lineup for the Satellers. One Exodius to get these back in my hand. Her, because this effect is really good if you want to go ahead and try and get out Memelio. And if you can keep revolving around this and call the haunting and stuff, because whenever this card is special summoned, you know, you can destroy shit. So that's why I got Call the Haunting. So Call the Haunting goes into this. Special summon, destroy a spell or trap card on the field. Her just, you know, for again a special summon of the TrapTrix. So you know, basically clearing the back roll while trying to exceed down here. I left one space open because, you know, I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter what really goes here. It's whatever you really want. One Book of Moon. Just because I might actually sub that out for something else. No, I'll keep Book of Moon in there because it can be really useful in some type situations. And two Puddle Dualities. I don't want to go more than two because three can either clog my deck, and then two is enough pretty much for searching in this deck because of I usually get these monsters out pretty quick because of the three reinforcements. Then again, so recharge. I mean, his effect also goes for more Millows or any other combination for XYZs, but if you have these in there, especially three or two of them, special summon, make sure you at least special summon two of those. Then you then get to blow up more shit on the field, so you know, blowing up the field. And we got one bottomless, like always, one compulse, three-dimensional prisons. Why dimensional prison, you ask? Well, I like banishing stuff. No way they can't get it back unless there's a banish deck, but this card's really mean and evil. Now this is another defensive card when I'm attacking. I might substitute it out for something a little bit better, but right now that's actually a pretty good. Actually, I'll substitute one of those out for wiretap, and I'll just do a wiretap. Because I'm not worrying about spells really. You got time, space, trap hole. 3 wire traps now. One treacherous trap hole. Now this card is really useful if you don't like. If you draw into more Milo, normal summon, get this card on your opponent's turn. You can target up to 2. If they like special summon a lot, this card really does good because if they have 2 monsters on the field, or you can just target 2 monsters. Okay. Set and let's just say they have one big monster you don't like and they can be destroyed. Treacherous trap hole. Target your Momillo. Target that card. Milo's not destroyed. Their big monster gets destroyed, and you got open room. And then TrapTrix trap hole because of you know, when they special summon, you want to try and stop that, and then that card does the trick, especially involving this deck. And like I said before, special summoning it, this card is OP and I have overpowered. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ways of doing that. And I get out this card right here pretty quick. It's not that hard. I'm going to go with Daigusto, Shark Drake, Arachna Zero, and that's basically the build. I mean, you got all your basics. 2 Daigustos to help you do that spam and try and draw on the Exodius quicker for your spam. I have not built a side deck. I usually don't, but I'm probably going to think on one. But again, this is Sateller TrapTrix. If you have any other decks you want to see, I already run Burning Abyss, Elemental Hero, Full Gear, Gaia, Necroso, Jama, Performa, Pal, Sateller, Scratch, Shadal, Toon, TrapStellar, which I already showed you, regular TrapTrix, and Yang Zing. If you really want to see these decks, please give me a shout out. Give me a like, share, comment below what deck you want to see, what type of duel of 2 different builds do you want to see against each other. And so yeah, that'll be that. Thank you.